America's 200,000 miles of hiking trails allow us access into the natural world for recreation, education, exploration, solitude, inspiration, and much more. However, these miles of meandering footpaths don't just appear on the landscape all by themselves.
You want the Pulaski?
Either one, whichever one I can borrow from you.
Right there.
Thank you, sir.
We got some good rocks here.
Right on. I'll use some of those.
It takes plenty of work from volunteers and a lot of dedicated Parks and Forest Service personnel to keep the trails from eroding away. So in 1993, the American Hiking Society launched National Trails Day as an inspiration to trail enthusiasts nationwide to learn about and celebrate trails.
But I'm envisioning that we're going to plant our rock, and I like
right
to kind of
there.
sketch, yeah, right across here, and then we're going to bring all that material right over the top of the rock. Yeah. And so we got a nice transition in and out of the drainage feature.
A lot of what we were doing today was building drains and also breaking down the berm on the edge of the trail to allow water to flow off the trail a lot better. Water is the enemy of the trail. If it flows down the trail, it'll erode it.
Volunteers like Patty Venuti and her husband drove in from Pumpkin Center on this Saturday in June to help work on the Bill Williams Trail.
A lot of people enjoy the outdoors, and we're two of those, and we love to hike, and we just felt this was a great way to meet new people and to do something for the community, and the trail system is enjoyed by people all over the world, so this just to be part of it.
Others, like Larry Schreiner, thought it would be a good idea to get his grandson Trevor out of the house and into the woods for a few hours.
Yes, it is. That's number one. He didn't really want to come that bad this morning. He'd rather play on his video game, but I told him he had to, and now he's happy he came.
We get a lot of volunteers to come out and put time and effort into maintaining and building our trails, which are really their trails. Land belongs to everybody. It's federal land. A lot of people have a lot of passion about their trails and about the trails that are their favorites. Bill Williams is a big favorite of the community around here. Goes to the top of Bill Williams Mountain and gains about 3,000 feet in elevation.
While some of the work can require a lot of heavy lifting, there are plenty of jobs to go around that are not as strenuous.
If you live anywhere where you have any maintenance in a yard or anything, it's pretty much the same tools that you'd use at home. I think no matter what their activity level, there's really a job for them, and when it comes to volunteerism, they never turn anyone away, so everyone can help.
Even Ben, the chocolate Labrador, got into the act, but it was difficult to determine exactly how much help he was providing.
You're filling in our hole!
Other than, perhaps, some comic relief.
You know, what do they say about working with kids and dogs, right?
After the crews had been on Bill Williams Mountain all morning, they hiked back to the trailhead for a welcome lunch provided by Williams Clean and Beautiful and the American Legion.
National Trails Day is probably my most favorite volunteer event that we sponsor out here. It really gets a lot of buy-in from the folks in the community, just because it gives them such a chance to, they can build something on the trail and they can come back years later. And if they were a little kid when they were out here, they can point it out to their kids and say, your daddy built that or your mommy built that, 15, 20 years ago. And then they can come out and bring their kids out and they can share that same thing. They can build more trail and just take more ownership in the land.